welcome to the Icebreakers show. Today on the show, I have an icebreaker. Very interesting personality. He's a Kali clergy first to start with, and he has over 12,000 followers on Instagram. I don't even have up to that amount of followers. Oh my God. Maybe at the end of today, I'm going to tell him I'm going to put some of his followers. Anyway, he has over 70,000 followers on TikTok. Can you beat that? And has a stunning 630 likes. The last time I checked was 630, but hey, it's more than that now. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Father James Anyaegbu. Welcome, Father.
Thank you. Thank you, Linda. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. And you? I'm
fine too. God bless you.
It's amazing how you have this number of followers and I don't even have one. But hey, again, we are not competing.
No, not at all. No competition.
Okay, so, I introduced you as a Catholic clergy and all of that shenanigans about your followers on Instagram. Is there something I missed somewhere? Something I should have added in your introduction? Maybe you do me the honors of saying that.
Okay, my name is Father James Anyaegbu, and I am a Catholic clergy working in the Diocese of Aberdeen in Scotland. I think that's that's enough for me in terms of introduction. So I'm just that priest you know and you see on TikTok, on Instagram. I'm not very much active on Facebook, but I have a Facebook page and on Twitter as well, and on Clubhouse, and on LinkedIn as well. So, yeah.
Okay, it's interesting you are on all these social media platforms for a clergy and from Catholic, but I'm beginning to wonder, do you have any limitations at all? Is there a part of the doctrine or part of the vow that say, okay, you don't have to be on these social media platforms? How come I don't get to see much priest or more priests on these platforms?
I think there are priests at the moment on social media platforms. There are many priests now on social media platforms, including the Pope. The Pope is on social media. The Pope is on Twitter. He's on Instagram.
But I beg to differ. You know what I'm talking about? Coming on, hey, you come on live literally every day. The Pope doesn't do that. So you understand the angle I'm going to. How do you have this kind of time? I'm wondering, and a lot of people are wondering as well.
Yeah. Okay, what happened is this. So where I am at the moment, I seem to have that, early mornings. I seem to have that time in the early hours of the morning of the day. So I want to use them to minister to the external world, to the internet world, to people on the internet. You see, the internet has become the new Areopagus of our time. A platform where every idea is being displaced. And because every idea is, are being displaced on this particular platform, you need the message of Christ to influence that culture. Our culture has gone online. We have a new culture. The young people now spend most of their times online. Businesses are excelling online. A whole lot of things are excelling online. So I chose to also bring Christ, online. And to do that, I needed to be more active with people, to interact with people. There are lots of young people who have various needs, who cannot even approach, a person they know, even the priest they see face to face. So they need a kind of counselor that they may not be seeing, but they know is capable of handling their issues and their private moments as well. So I became more active, going out there, preaching to the people, speaking to them. And I've noticed since I started it, there has been a whole lot of persons now, professing their faith and confessing Jesus, saying, I didn't know this before. I've not heard it this way before. Now I know it. So, and it has been my source of encouragement.
Yeah, it actually caught me when you said you started going out there more because like, I remember in 2013, you've been on Instagram for a very long time. Sorry, I checked, but I have to check. So you've been there since 2013 and you just posted 2 times in the whole 12 months. And 2014 was no better. You still posted 2 times. I don't know if you archived any of your posts, but what I saw was 2 times. 2015, you improved, but hey, 8 times in 2015. And 2016, you started getting. I think you posted like over 20. So now, how were you able to break the ice? Because I'm sure, I mean, for you to have this number of followers on TikTok, on Instagram, that's why this is Icebreaker Show. How were you able to break the ice and start having people following you like that?
Okay, so thank you. You actually did your research very well, I must say. So I commend you for doing that great research. So in those years, I was kind of internet shy. Okay, during those years, I was internet shy. I was social media shy. I could only post, when I feel like, when I have that, kind of nudge within me, just post. Because I was always asking myself, whom am I posting for? Okay, who's going to watch it? This is just me. Who's going to watch it? Then I was not ready to minister online, and online was not a great deal at that time. But as time went on, these social media platforms, increased in most of their abilities, and almost everything now went online. It was not long ago when marketing, social media platforms started marketing goods and the rest of them. So I started growing with it. But at the same time, 2019, even I wasn't that very active, or per se 2018, I wasn't so active on social media, on Instagram. But 2020 was the icebreaker, I must say. So 2020, because of the lockdown, I decided to go into TikTok. Now, my TikTok was not like I went into it so confident enough. I was just being me on TikTok. So I could dance. I'll bless people. I'll say, God bless you. Then I did I used to do a minute videos where I talk. But as time went on, I noticed that the dance message was more louder than the talk message. So I would dance and it would go with a message. So it was more louder than when I talk. I said, okay, I will be combining the two. Then I was doing daily reflections and the meditations on YouTube. So as time went on, I noticed my dance was going up. So I did another dance. It went up. I did another one. And then it was only on TikTok. I was Instagram shy. But one of the Sundays, see what happened? One of the Sundays, I was so happy that day that I thought, man, I should put this video on Instagram. I did. Wow. It gained attention. So I decided, okay, let me start using Reels more than I use normal Instagram posts. And to God be the glory where the message, has gone and how people have connected with my messages.
It's interesting when you talk about your message. I'm like, wow, because I've actually seen quite a number of your messages, especially when you go live on Instagram, talking about your early morning prayers in Lent, and now you're doing resurrection experience in Easter. Like, I'm beginning to wonder, what's your motivation? Is it just your calling, or some of us who have this little thing in us that we keep hiding until opportunity for us to use it? Like, what motivates you to do this, to be consistent? Like, 40 days in Lent you were there, and Easter you were there too. Like, what is that thing that fires you?
I think, thank you for that question, really. One thing that motivates me more is the zeal to serve God. That's the first and the utmost thing that motivates me. You see, when you have that zeal in you, that pastoral zeal to serve God, you want to reach out to more people. You want more people to hear the message of Christ. And knowing that you can connect with people in many ways today, I decided to go live with them.
I saw a lot of your, what's it called? Some of your TikTok videos. I can see you trying to bring people along, the whole guy stuff. But then I want to ask you, do you have a team you work with, or you do this alone?
Okay, it's kind of a personal something, okay? But my colleague helps me with the camera. So in some of the shots, technical ones, I would need someone. So he was always there, and he has always been there. In fact, just before I came in here, we just finished the recording. So he would always handle the camera for me, and he handles that very well. Now I'm talking about involving others. How you get the young people to the faith is involving them in the faith, in the activities. Okay, so I chose to involve these young guys, and in fact, since then it has been awesome. And each moment I go to mass in their parish, would like to do a TikTok.
So I want to share this video with you right now. So you tell me what's happening here.
Die nichts haben, außer ihr Vertrauen in Gottes Hilfe und Barmherzigkeit. Wer sich zum Herrn bekehrt und ihm nachfolgt, erhält die Verheißung, dass er Trost und Stärke für sein ganzes Leben findet. Nehmt mein Joch auf euch, verweist auf das enge Band zwischen Gott und seinem Volk, auf die Unterwerfung unter den Willen Gottes und sein Gesetz. Jesus spricht von seinem Joch. Er ist die Erfüllung des Gesetzes. Durch seine Person durch ihn treten wir in Gemeinschaft mit Gott.
So, wait, first off, how long did it take you to teach them this?
It didn't take that long. So this happened after the World Youth Day in 2016. So I went to Poland in 2016 for the World Youth Day. And then when I came back, I decided to take a trip to Rome. So I went to Rome. That was on a Wednesday during the papal audience. So where we were, myself and that priest, so where we were, we saw these young, Czech Republicans who were just gathered. And I shouted, Papa Francesco, and they responded. And I was like, these guys were at the World Youth Day. So we went close to them. They, like we just, met each other at there. And we are like speaking English. And suddenly I said, okay, do you know this song? Let me teach you an Igbo song. They were like, okay. And I said, you sing it Ave Maria, just like the Lord's Ave Maria. They said, wow, is that so? I said, yes, but I will be singing in Igbo. So we typed it on our phones, got it, and then gave them, and we started singing. So it didn't take time. Youth connect with each other. When they see something that connects to themselves, they want to connect.
Okay, so it's interesting seeing you doing all this, but I'm very sure there's no aspect of life that doesn't come with challenges. So right now, I want to know, what are the challenges you face? Let's just make it real, because I definitely let me hear what you're about to say right now.
Okay. Yes, of course, life has its own challenges.
Mm-hmm.
And doing TikTok, I've got my challenges. One of the challenges I've got is making sure that whatever I'm going to create has a message that goes with it. And I vet it. so that it does not go out there and send the wrong message. So I spend more time, more than any other person that would do TikTok. I would spend more time vetting both the music and the display. Some time ago, I did a TikTok where part of the music said something that looks like a cuss word, which I actually overlooked before I sent it out there. People jumped on it, people loved it, but it happened that one or two persons saw that, commented, sent me a private message and was like, Father, this thing has a cuss word there. So I was like, okay. Even though I was trying to send the right message, but with this word, something has gone wrong already. So I didn't take it down, but I corrected it. Okay, so I did another one and then corrected it. So another challenge also I do face is time. I don't have the advantage of time. So, but since it has become a medium where people connect with Jesus, I must have to create the time for it. Just like I told you, before I came in here, I had to do a few videos before I came in for this interview. Since morning, I have been busy. So the few 2 hours I got, I called my colleague and said, let's do this. So we did this. We did those between, in fact, almost 3 hours now. We've been recording, like changing costumes, it's coming out tomorrow. So changing costumes, that's also another challenge.
You're glad you're not making up though.
No, yeah, thank God. Changing costumes and all, and thinking of the music to use for each, TikTok video. And also one of the challenges I've got is when I did the Marian video, I got a whole lot of backlashes from internet people. People were like, Catholics, you worship Mary, Catholics, you do this, you shouldn't worship idol. So it was a whole lot of issue. Go to TikTok, you'll find out that particular video gained more comments than any other video. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of comments, people cursing each other, people fighting each other over nothing. Okay, so, but I was glad I actually put out that video there because it tells me of what people are facing, how people are understanding their faith. So that's one of the challenges. And then some other challenges would be, when you post something about God and Jesus, you find people cursing you. Okay, I went online sometime when I started TikTok. I started doing TikTok live adoration. So because I used to do adoration every morning, so I started doing TikTok live adoration. So I would set up all my gadgets, okay, to feature almost all my platforms. But this one was YouTube and TikTok. And right there, people were like cussing me, what is this doing here? Take down things. They were reporting my page, for doing that, but I didn't stop. I had to stop because it was now becoming a distraction for me, to concentrate and do the adoration. So I had to stop that TikTok live adoration, but I did not stop on YouTube. YouTube was successful. Almost everyone that connected with us on YouTube, they all came out great. And we have now a great community of faithfuls that worship with us almost every day via YouTube. Other challenges would be these early morning prayers I used to do, then to go live, and that comes with its own challenges. So it will make you to make sure that you go to bed early, to wake up that early, to be so active, consciously active, making sure everything that's going on during that live session, you are fully aware of it. If not, the single comes for your show. Person pour Gary, you pour sand into your Gary now. You put someone live and they are in the shower. I had experienced that before. Someone would send their request. By the time you accepting the request for the person to take a reading, they're in the shower. Someone had placed their phone and then I saw water, pouring. I was, God, no, I didn't save that life. So if you search for it, you wouldn't see it anywhere. You know, so, you know, a whole lot of things I have actually, people would be on their bed and carelessly, a woman carelessly would just and send a request, and then the next thing you see, come on, gosh, don't you know we are taking the Bible reading? You know, so people have not yet, you know, connected fully, but a whole lot of persons have connected. And I'm working with those, and others are also connecting according to, you know, what they are already saying. So apart from those, I don't think there are any other challenges.
But you have quite a lot of number of challenges. I mean, they should make you parish priest of TikTok or Instagram parish. But I mean, all these challenges is something you can see in a parish. Like all these challenges, what else are you looking for? Be a parish priest of social media parish if they don't want to give it to you.
No, I think social media for now would be a second place, you know, to go to. And I love my faith chat community. They've been so wonderful, so active.
So, but I really want to know, right? You've actually said a lot, but I'm like, what? Especially when you said that a lot of priests are into this, and I'm sure there are some priests out there who would also want to jump into this. So I'm beginning to wonder, is there any advice you have for one or two advices?
Exactly. You any priest going in for this online ministration must be very careful. Okay. In as much as we want to reach out to as many people as we can, at the same time, we must all be very careful, you know, with, you know, holding firm to the faith and what we believe in. People would think today that social media, you know, makes us more liberal than conservative or than traditional. But we are neither liberal nor conservative. Our work is to draw people to God. But while drawing people to God, we must create that path. You know, we must walk the path of Jesus, not being so liberal and accepting everything. We must watch out, you know, our moral standards, what the Catholic Church teaches and what we believe in, okay? And that is the way we can lead people properly to Jesus. You know, everyone must not connect to your message, but for those who connect to your message, hold them dearly and lead them strong to Jesus, because that's what Jesus wants us to do. In any other thing, I think priests are strong and wise enough to handle whatever challenges that they may face, you know, while doing online. Remember, my Instagram page was parodied the other time. Someone, almost 3 times, some persons were creating parody accounts and they were going around seeking for money, you know. So be wary of that as well. Open your eyes every day.
So we're almost wrapping up, but we will wrap up without doing some game. So we're going to do a game. So I'm going to start a sentence, or let me just let you start. But it's going to be like this. Any word that ends my sentence, you make a sentence beginning with. Why are you reducing your water right now?
Because I know I will fail.
No, don't you trust yourself with this? So you're going to make a sentence with the word that's ending my sentence. So if I say, something like, the world is a beautiful place. If I should say a word is a beautiful place, you say places like the ocean, rivers are surreal at night, or something like that. I would now say nights are creepy, especially when it's all dark. I could just say something like so just make a sentence, meaningful sentence with the word ending my own sentence. So when you make a mistake, you gulp down whatever you have in your glass. Then if I happen to make a mistake, which I don't hope to, let me just waste water.
I know I will fail, so I'm being careful.
Okay, let me let you start.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't overthink it. Your overthinking is just water. There's no harm. It's not like it.
Okay. Okay. So for God, okay, I start. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son.
Sons are cute. Girls are beautiful, such as daughters.
Okay. Daughters are also beautiful because tomorrow they are mothers.
Mothers are. Is it like?
Yeah, drink water for me now. Hey, I don't win this one. Drink water for me.
For your mind.
Mm-hmm.
See.
Okay.
We have 4 more to go.
You finish that water today.
So I start because I feel.
Start. Yes, start.
This glass is halfway full, but then is halfway empty.
Emptiness of the mind is so wrong because we need always to refill our minds with the word of God.
God is good. He has been so good to me.
Me. What about me? That is a statement. Come on. No, you can't begin a statement to me.
When you're overthinking,
No, come on. Me, it's like...
You are overthinking it. You cause a lot.
No, it's like me. What about me? Is that not the statement?
Me, what about me?
Okay. Okay. Let me say something, okay? The people of Israel spent 430 years in Egypt while they were in captivity.
Captivity is not a good thing to experience. I hate it.
It is my duty to preach the word.
Words are good, but sometimes I lack it, such as now.
Now, cannot... Why now?
No, please drink some water. You're thirsty, obviously.
Why now? Okay. Wow, I thought you would be the next person to drink this water.
2 more gulps to go. So
Okay.
You start. You failed it.
So I should start, right?
Yes.
Okay. God created man on the 6th day.
Days are 7 in a week.
Okay. Weeks are made up of 7 days.
Days are like numbers.
Drink water.
Why are you saying days? Like you said days twice. What?
It's not my fault. Oh yeah, no.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're going to drink this last one. Trust me.
All right, let's see.
So I'm going to start.
Yes.
Now the day is over. Night is drawing near.
Nearer, my God, nearer to thee.
Thee unto God.
No way. You want to try me, Abby?
What is thee? What's the
Drink
D?
your water. Drink your water.
I said thee. Like,
You reminded me of nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. So
So I just played the ball in your court. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Drink your water. You're thirsty.
Okay,
Right.
so that's the end of the game. So the second,
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be 5 gulps. It's okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, the next game is called This or That. I'm going to be giving you 2 examples or 2 options. So you choose the one that best describes your personality. So people get to know, okay, the kind of person you are really. So I'm going to start with what you eat. I'm very sure you've drank a lot of water. You obviously should be hungry. So, white or wheat bread?
White bread.
Okay. Taco Bells or McDonald's?
None.
None. Wow. Okay. So, matching or mismatched socks?
Matching.
Are you sure you don't mismatch?
No.
Should we check?
Matching.
Okay. So, money or power?
None.
None. Okay. Guitar or
Obviously, I don't seek for power, okay, but I wouldn't say money is a priority as well.
But you like money. Okay. So guitar or piano?
To play would be keyboard, but I've learned to play guitar, so I would say guitar.
Okay. Running or walking when you do your exercise?
Walking. I'm too lazy.
So car or plane? When you travel to the Easter break, what did you go with? Car or plane?
Car. Well, it depends on where I'm going. So I'm not afraid of flying, but
Okay.
I would prefer flight for long journeys, but 3 hours journeys, I would go, by road.
Train or bus?
Train. Oh, hey, leave bus alone. Train.
Why? Why?
Why? Because I get this car sick when I'm in the bus.
Okay. Yeah. So that comes to the end of the game, and obviously the end of the conversation, Icebreakers show today. And yeah, so obviously I wanted to say, do this again or never.
Do it again.
Yay! Okay, thank you so much for joining me on the Icebreakers show. I'm very sure you had a wonderful time, and we're definitely going to do something again. Probably not the Icebreaker show, at least not this season. Thank you so very much. So, guys, I've had Father James. Father James Nwachukwu Anyaegbu on the call on the Icebreaker show today. I had a wonderful time talking with him. I'm going to be watch out for the Icebreaker show sequel, where I get to tell you and discuss my experience or the scenario or, how it was for me interviewing him as my icebreaker today. So I come your way next week. Keep watching Lindaspace Media, and you don't want to miss my guest for next week. You don't want to.